following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from California, Christy.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Byron, time to put your hair up and square up. Well, you don't have any hair, but you get the point.
And her opponent, from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Byron, I would love to see you interview Sonya Deville so she could punch you right in the mouth.
I wouldn't enjoy that at all.
Sonya Deville is as bad as they come.
Disciplined, driven. In fact, the day that Sonya Deville graduated high school, she packed up her car, drove down to South Florida, and began training full-time in mixed martial arts.
Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar is.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
A big leg drop.
It's heat.
She goes for the cover. Kicks out in the nick of time.
Tried for it early.
That shot landed on her and was a direct hit. Oh, school! Now that got those shoulders on the mat. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Remarkable.
Hurricane Rana. Oh, there's a wicked Hurricane Rana. He drops her with a bulldog. Oh, what a splash! She's starting to falter here. We're going to see what she's made of here, guys.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
She's in control now following that pin attempt.
Look at her go.
Ref found a 2 count.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her. The end may be near.
She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
She's got a chance to win it.
She gets her good with the leg drop. Man, shoulders on the mat. The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, Christy.
Nicely done, picking up the win here.
If the other women knew what's good for them, they'll steer clear of this one.
You got that right, partner. Again, huge win here tonight. On the rise, and what will be a tremendous career. Here comes Peyton Royce.
And from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you.
Imitating me?
It was an unbelievable impersonation.
She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. A student of Lance Storm. Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron.
Yeah, I can see her.
Beautiful and deadly. A true... And there's the bell. And she goes for the cover. And she kicks out.
Not yet.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. Well, she goes for the cover. And it's Peyton Royce kicking out with ease. Wow. That's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one. She's starting to stagger a bit. Nothing she can't fire back from, though.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
From the looks of things, it just doesn't appear to be her night. But hey, it's still early enough for her to get back into this thing.
This is going to be big, one way or another. Well, Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I'd say she goes for the cover. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
That's all right, Cole.
That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billie Kay beat to take home the hardware.
Yeah, there were certainly some big names there. Talking about Ember Moon, Andrade Cien Almas, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away with the win.
You have to possess a different type. There's a pin now. You can see the confidence just beaming from her. The
Here we
shoulders
go.
are down. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Not even close.
I think we know what this is. Incredible. This has to be it.
That's what makes her so dangerous. The pitfalls of gravity, Michael.
She's looking at it.
I can't believe it, Michael.
Look at this again, guys.
This match might just be over.
She goes for the cover. Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, Christy.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
God's greatest creation is here, and I couldn't be more excited. A superstar that wouldn't look out of place on the roof of the Sistine Chapel. A real work of art. God's greatest creation.
I wouldn't be able to tell. My monitor's all blurry. Can we get tech support out here or something?
As Corey calls her the Golden Goddess. Corey, you've gone radio silent.
I'm just enjoying the moment, Cole. I suggest you do the same. If Mandy Rose told me that up was down and down was up, I'd at least do some research.
And we're underway here with this huge TLC match.
So much can go wrong in a match like this, guys, which is why it's considered one of the most dangerous in all of WWE.
Oh no, she's in a bad way now. Toss to the outside. The human body can only absorb so much of that. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Mandy Rose has been successful in WWE, but she also has the less than honorable distinction of being the first person eliminated in both the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble and Women's Elimination Chamber. She's starting to take a beating. Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
Her opponent clearly has a game plan here, and that's to incapacitate her to the point where she simply cannot climb the ladder.
Her opponent clearly wants to prove a point tonight, and you know what? I think it's working. Michael brought up Mandy Rose's lack of success in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber, but I have to say she didn't have the luck of the draw in either case, drawing spot number 4 in the Rumble and being the first person out of a pod in the Elimination Chamber.
Saxton, quit judging Mandy Rose. Only God can judge Mandy Rose, and she's been deemed God's greatest creation. Mandy Rose was the victim of a conspiracy at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber when she got those bad entrance numbers.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE Champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator ripped Cena off the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The Viper became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too tentative can also cost you. We saw that at TLC 2016 when AJ Styles defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Dean Ambrose. Ambrose said that his temper was his game plan, but if anyone would be at home in a TLC match, it's the Lunatic Fringe.
The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There's no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood.
Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor that put Ambrose through a table. That wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship.
Message delivered. All right. Oh, she goes through the table.
Gonna be tough to rebound from that, Michael.
That's how you make an impact. Clearly on a mission here.
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
Earlier, Byron, you took us through the rules of a TLC match. Something to point out is that for TLC tag team matches, there are no traditional tag team match rules as far as tagging in and out with your partner. It's all team members in the ring at the same time, which used to be known as Texas Tornado rules back in the day.
TLC matches are fought under the premise of anything goes until it's time to climb the ladder and grab whatever's suspended over the ring. It's usually a championship. Since there are no rules, a superstar can do whatever they feel is necessary to reach the top of the ladder and climb straight to victory.
Mandy Rose has been called by Corey God's greatest creation. You're the only one, Corey, who calls her that. Why does she have that nickname?
Let me think, Michael Cole. Probably because I have functioning eyeballs. Take a look at Mandy Rose. The creator of the universe spared no expense when crafting the masterpiece known as Mandy Rose.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Oh man, she is rolling now. The two of you were discussing why Mandy Rose is quote-unquote God's.
She might have it. She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback. Oh no, I don't like Mandy Rose's chances in this one.
I'll be shocked if that's not it. Look at this amazing athleticism.
All right, listen up, morons, especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as a TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
Check her out. Look at her here. And now, look at this. Corey, you spoke about the TLC matches. It's interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here is your winner, Christy.
That's an impressive win right there.
It's wins like that that makes this girl such a force to be reckoned with here in the WWE.
With that win...
One half of the Australian duo known as the Iconics.
And her opponent, from Sydney, Australia, Billie Kay.
Beautiful and dangerous. Billie Kay. Billie Kay, Byron, wouldn't allow you to breathe the same air she does.
Who said I want to hang out with her?
It's not really an option, Saxton. Billie Kay exists in a whole world you know nothing about. A world of beauty, a world of danger.
Yeah, how about a world of lies and deceit?
Billie Kay, extremely beautiful, extremely dangerous. And a real up-and-comer here in WWE.
Byron, I talked to Billie Kay about you, and her quote was, "He's too dumb to function."
I find that hard to believe.
Listen, I didn't say it. I was just repeating what I was told by my source.
Good journalist. Running clothesline. Hard to be a betting man on this one. These two competitors can be unpredictable.
That's what makes this match so intriguing.
And with the women's division as white hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Oh, man, Billie Kay doesn't even know where she is.
There's no coming back from that. Her back is in some real pain now. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
She's taking on some offense here, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Twisted, simply dissecting the arm. Hair pull mat slam.
She's starting to stammer here. Momentum clearly not on her side right now, fellas.
It looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent here tonight, and now she's paying for it.
She goes for the cover. She's not done yet.
She's still in this one.
She got her with the drop kick.
Move over, Ronaldo.
She is on fire.
Going for the big one. So damaging.
She's got a chance to win it here.
She wants it one more time. She lands the leg drop. I bet you Penny in predicament.
Here is your winner, Christy.
Strategy fell into place with that victory.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.
Look who's in her house.
And from Norwich, England, Paige.
From the start, Paige dared to be different. Paige dared to stand out, and she has benefited from that mindset.
Guys, remember on Raw a few years ago when Paige made her WWE debut and won the Women's Championship?
A truly unforgettable night, not only for Paige, but the entire WWE Universe. Paige has revolutionized the game since that very night.
And it was that night where we began the transformation from the...
One move after the other. It's devastating.
Unique environment here as we kick off this submission match.
Somebody's ego is going to be severely bruised after this submission match, guys. Nobody ever likes to utter the words, "I quit."
Nice move.
Look at this. She's so dangerous.
Oh, I love this one.
I don't think this is going to do it.
She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Paige is starting to slow a little bit.
But I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this thing.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
I definitely didn't anticipate her struggling so much, but hey, crazier things have happened here in the WWE. James Ellsworth, 2016, is a perfect example of that.
Oh, goodness!
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Talk about hitting hard.
This is all but over.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
She's looking at it. Drops the leg now.
That's it. That's what she needed. Paige is in trouble.
And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole. In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been...
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Look at this. Going for the arm. She got her with a reversal.
Corey, earlier you spoke of, look at Paige making her moves.
Oh, the old Oscar.
My favorite move.
She is on fire.
Here we go.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I don't see Paige coming back from that one.
Can that... Oh, I love this one.
When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13. Bret the Hitman Hart was in a heated rivalry with a brash star on the rise named Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match started like no other submission match, with the two superstars battling in the crowd and attempting to use ring steps as a weapon.
Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had no choice but to appoint mixed martial arts champion Ken Shamrock as the special guest referee. The Hitman didn't waste any time focusing his assault on Austin's injured knee.
Steve Austin was busted open and in the...
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Split leg drop.
He's back in full control now.
Corey, let's look at this again.
She's in control now.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
She's starting to get on a roll.
Beginning to look bad for her here. She's going to need to find a way to mount an offense here.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
If she's not careful here, she might just let her opponent back into this match.
Using her knee.
Look at her go.
A second time. She certainly landed that one.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback. Can that beat Paige?
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside.
If we know what's coming here.
Paige is rolling, so tie the children.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it? One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or shoulder.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important in a submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent. If a superstar can't reverse an opponent's submission, then they're certainly going to be in trouble.
Some superstars have more than one submission at their disposal, and it becomes a pick-your-poison scenario for their opponent.
We have seen her here before.
Got her! I bet you feel foolish writing her off now.
Given the number of times we've seen it tonight, calling it a finisher might be a bit of a stretch.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
I don't see Paige coming back from that one.
I love this one.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
I love this one.
She better do something fast.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here? In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
And now one more time.
Oh, no. She's in a bad way now. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Can that beat Paige?
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of a submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
Oh, I love this one. She better do something fast.
She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael. You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Hurricanrana, ay Dios mío.
I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. She is on fire.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
She might have it.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. That should do it. Paige is in trouble.
No! She breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Uh-oh.
Powerbomb! Oh, I love this one. She better do something fast.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
That landed perfectly. Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael. She makes it look easy.
Oh, an vicious assault.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted. It's got to be over now. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
By now, you'd think that would have been better scouted.
I think this is the beginning. Clearly on a mission here. I don't see Paige coming back from that one.
No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael. This one's getting ugly.
You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here is your winner, Christy.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.
There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Chase
Signals
Kennedy.
action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
So is social media, Michael. The opening bell hasn't even rung, and yet both these superstars are already trending.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Mustafa Ali.
One of the most exciting competitors in all of WWE, Mustafa Ali can drop your jaw with some of his mind-blowing offense.
Hey, Byron, maybe you should wear one of those masks when you do commentary.
You never see my face.
Or hear you.
This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
He's taken down face first.
So damaging.
Perfectly placed elbow. This could be big. Backdrop suplex. He's in big trouble. He's got him covered. He caught him slipping.
He's not looking like himself here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
The good news for him is that his opponent's offense is likely packing a little less of a punch, considering all the damage he was able to inflict earlier in this match.
Too quick for him there. Takes him down with a chop block. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Perfectly executed. He delivers a flawless Hurricane Rana.
I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault. It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys.
He's clearly outmatched outside the ring, guys. If he's smart, he finds a way to keep the action within the ropes from here on out.
Boy, at this point, he's going to need to have some magic up his sleeve if he wants to get back in this match.
WrestleMania 34 saw more than 78,000 fans converge on New Orleans. One of the most exciting matches happened earlier on as Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander faced off to crown a new Cruiserweight champion.
It was a match that saw two close friends reaching for the same dream, Michael. Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander both stopped at nothing to be the one to leave WrestleMania.
Big move coming. Wait for it. It's a wise move going for the stretch.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Look at this.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But can he follow up here?
His shoulders are down. 1, 2. And kicks out at 2.
Still too fresh.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Sling blade.
Nicely done.
Really seems like Mustafa Ali is in a world of hurt.
He's absolutely running on fumes right now.
I'm not sure he has much left. Guys, you can tell he's drained, but I guarantee you that won't stop him from doing everything he can to win this thing.
Oh, I think this man means business.
This could mean trouble. What's he got in mind?
Picture perfect drop kick.
Showing some quickness there.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Wow, what a slam.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Oh, I think this man needs...
He goes for the cover.
Now back to the ring.
Got him good with a neck breaker.
He thinks he has it.
2! And he got a near fall out of it.
Not yet.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This one is over.
Never say die attitude out of him.
Wow.
You have to think that's it.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Big move coming. Wait for it.
Oh, I think this man needs business.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
A kick out, and he almost had him.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are.
And will this be it? 1, 2, and he got a near fall out of it.
Man, oh man.
When this guy's on, look out.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure.
Hoping to end it here. Oh, somehow. Have to put in a little more work than that.
Drop kick.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Whoa, did you see what he just did? Incredible. He's going for the pin. This could be it. 2.
How does he keep doing this?
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's going for it all.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
This is it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
What a comeback.
This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, Chase Cannon.
And that's a huge tap-out victory there.
There's no way around it. When you're locked in a submission move like that, your only choice is to tap out.
What an effort we saw here. Truly a great match.
Lucha! From Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto!
Kalisto making his way to the ring. What can we expect to see from the luchador tonight, Corey?
Well, you can always expect a high-octane match from one of WWE's top cruiserweights. You should keep your eyes above the ring to catch the King of Flight.
Look out. Ouch. Here we go with a steel cage match.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
Nicely done. Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh, and he reverses it. This kind of offense he's known for.
There it comes.
Rude awakening!
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And, of course, the elimination chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Yeah, he's not big in stature, but he's got a huge amount of energy.
Hooked up. His shoulder's taking a great amount of abuse here. Look at this. He's on the defensive now. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so good right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
He's taken on some damage, but so is his opponent. This match can go either way at this point.
Thrust kick.
Gutbuster.
Guys, the King of Flight, Kalisto, has his goals set high in the WWE.
You need to watch out for this luchador because he's not afraid of taking to the air to reach those goals.
And Kalisto showing us how it's done.
How fun is Kalisto to watch?
Too quick for him there.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
It's true what you said, Michael, about Kalisto reaching his goals. The sky's the limit for him. And that's funny because you'll often find Kalisto in the sky, thrilling the WWE Universe.
Saxton, leave the play on words to experts like myself. Your attempts only...
He survived the cage.
Here is your winner, Chase Cannon.
They proved who the better competitor was tonight.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
Here's the man who's put the Cruiserweight division on the map in WWE.
The soul of WWE's Cruiserweight division.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Guys, Cedric Alexander had one of the best matches in the Cruiserweight Classic a couple of years ago. It was so good, Triple H came out and applauded the man and then signed him to a WWE contract.
Cedric's a true testament to hard work and chasing your dreams and never saying die. Cedric has a bright future here in WWE.
Cedric Alexander dropped 20 pounds just to be part of the Cruiserweight Classic, and he hasn't looked back since.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And as we all know, guys, this one can literally end anywhere in this arena.
Walk back down hard. Oh, no! He's taking some offense. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
And kicking out is Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander proving he's no pushover with that kick out.
Oh, to the back of the neck. No, reverses it.
Back in the ring again.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the...
He's going for the pin.
He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
Not yet.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Boom, backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as when this guy's on, look out. And kicking out is Cedric Alexander.
Still a lot more fight left.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
Sharp elbow.
Alexander's looking to end it. Cedric Alexander is brain buster.
He's back in control here.
That'll reach.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, Cedric Alexander.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
The soul of WWE's Cruiserweight division.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Man's got hydraulics in his legs and dynamite in his fists. Cedric Alexander is fun to watch.
You know, you look at every superstar, and every superstar has their individual motivations. Well, for Cedric Alexander, it is simply to be a good role model for his young daughter to prove that as long as you put in the work, you can succeed at whatever you want to do.
Singles action is underway. Here's a cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Cedric Alexander proving he's no pushover with that kick out.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
He's displaying classic offense here. He get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. He jumps so high off the ground, he can invent moves in midair. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Splash! Digging deep for a kick out.
Cedric Alexander proving he's no pushover with that kick out.
Oh yeah, here's Cedric Alexander.
That hurts. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. It's all academic from here. He's starting to stumble here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match is too much for him to overcome.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. He's struggling a bit here. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
He has to remember.
Going for a pin.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded.
He might have it. Jeez.
It's heating up now. Cedric Alexander is in a real bad spot.
Is that enough for the win?
This one's far from over.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that. Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
Avoids trouble there. He's making a statement here with this attack.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Just a ruthless powerbomb right there.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
Too early for that.
And there's his speed paying off. Wow. Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Incoming.
Here he goes. Well executed.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Had a plan and executed it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Spinning kick to the gut.
He finds himself in some big trouble here. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
Clearly, they're both running on fumes right now. And at this point, it might just be a matter of which superstar's tank reaches.
Brain buster. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Alexander's looking to end it.
Lumbar check. But can he follow up here?
We got a cover. One. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
How'd he do that?
Alexander's looking to end it. That lands.
Nice. Shut it down.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
This is it. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Cedric Alexander proving he's no pushover with that kick out.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Flapjack!
Face first. Look out!
You have to possess it.
Here he goes for the win!
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And he got a near fall out of it. Not yet.
Looking at it here.
Ooh, look at this. This could do it.
And he's able to get the shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Big move coming.
Wait for it. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Shoulders down. 1, 2. Wow, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Somehow, Cedric stays in this.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look at this. And a savage clothesline. Shoulders on the mat. 2.
Too close for comfort. He can't let that happen again.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Alexander's looking to end it. Cedric Alexander, this might be it.
I think it is. Can he finish him off here?
Looking for all the glory here. 1, 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Got him with the power bomb.
That might have done it, Cole.
Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, Chase Cannon.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that.
They're on their feet for Johnny Wrestling.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Heart and soul to find who this young man is. What's it about Johnny Gargano that makes him as good as he is today?
Unparalleled heart. Johnny Gargano has been through it all in his career before arriving in WWE, and now that he's here, it's a dream come true. Johnny will not let his dream slip through his fingers.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Somebody's... Oh, man.
Are you... Is this really going to happen?
Is he done? Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Now with complete control. What's he got in mind? Watch out here. Now in full control.
There's no recovering from that. You gotta believe this one's over.
He has something big planned. Here we go. He caught it slipping. What's he going to do with it?
He's going for it all. He's in... Whoa!
Oh, here we go. He's in control. Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the boss, Sasha Banks.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of a submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I Quit match by using a submission maneuver. For superstars who aren't proficient in submission moves, they enter this type of match at a disadvantage. It doesn't mean they can't win, but they need to perfect applying the submission move quickly. Come on, Corey. Try and keep up.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown.
He's starting to look beaten, guys.
And this great job breaking the hold there.
Good thing, too. That could have been ugly, Michael. Johnny Gargano's in trouble. Johnny Gargano's in trouble.
When this guy's on, look out.
Caught off guard.
Johnny Gargano's in trouble. Johnny Gargano's in trouble.
He's in big trouble.
Johnny Gargano's in trouble.
He has something big planned.
Johnny Gargano's in trouble. Johnny Gargano's in trouble.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Johnny Gargano looks like he's really struggling under this pressure.
He's as good as finished.
He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
Guys, it's a wonder he's even able to stand at this point. If I'm the referee, I'm seriously considering stopping this match.
This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time. And unfortunately for him, it's not looking so great right now.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. This could end it in a hurry. Oh, I think this man means business.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
A little forced yoga, I guess.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Oh, that one hurt. Submission time.
Doesn't appear to be locked in very well.
The intensity of this match,
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
This one is over.
submission time.
Looks like he's starting to lose it here.
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. Nicely done. He's looking at it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
Oh, what a nasty knee lift.
Submission time.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Is he done? Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
He looks for it once again.
I can't even imagine the pain inflicted from this stretch.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There's the tap. There's the tap. This one's over.
Johnny Gargano's in trouble.
Pure power on display right there.
He's looking a little weary here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
I know he's not looking very good right now, but I just can't imagine a scenario where he would submit. He just doesn't seem to know the word quit.
It looks to me like he may have lost focus there for a minute. He was really cruising for a while.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Second time's a charm.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know, I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Johnny Gargano's in trouble.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's in big trouble. Watch this here. Now he's working that exploit.
Oh, I think this man means business.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
This epic submission match is now history.
Here is your winner, Chase Cannon.
A well-earned victory indeed.
Any way you slice it, that win right there is beyond important.
I couldn't agree more. What an amazing contest that was.